Welcome, in front of me is a Samsung Galaxy A41 and today I'll show you a couple of tweaks and tricks that you can do on this device. So starting off, we're going to begin with the dark mode, which is a mode introduced in the Android 10 and simply allows you to toggle it on and have system-wide dark mode. As you can see right now, it's enabled, and that also includes all the default apps, so messages, phone, what else? Let me just open some other stuff. Contacts, for instance. Play Store also. So you can see it basically includes almost every app that is pre-installed. Now the apps that you will, for instance, install through Play Store might not be supported. It just depends on the developer, so keep that in mind. Then moving on, we're going to go into the gesture navigation, which allows you to substitute those outdated buttons on the bottom to something a little bit more mainstream. So let's go into the settings and then display. Scroll down to navigation bar where you'll find the full screen gesture toggle. Enable it, and there we go. So if you have never used these before, you basically swipe up once quickly from the bottom of the screen to close up, swipe up and hold to go into recent, and swipe from the sides. As you can see, there's a arrow appearing, so swipe from either side to go back. And if you're already on the furthest page, as you can see right now, then home will just take you to the first page, and back button is completely not working here at this moment. It only works when you're actually somewhere where you can actually swipe. So for instance here, I believe, or not. So yeah, I would need to be somewhere. Yes, settings is a good place. So you can see right now it appears here. I guess it works a little bit weirdly here. Normally it doesn't work way more accurately, but for some reason here it just kind of doesn't always pop up, or maybe just based on speed, how quick you slide from the side. But then moving on, we're gonna go into the edge lighting, which I won't be exactly, I think, able to show you exactly how it looks like, because I won't be getting any notifications at this moment. But you can find the option under, I also believe it's under display. Let's look for it. Edge screen, there we go. So there's two things. You have the edge screen, which is always visible, which here it's kind of hard, but you can see this little grayish maybe tab right here. So if you swipe on it, it pops up the edge panel. And from here you have a couple pages of it, which you can also customize. You have apps, and I believe also toggles. This is just for screenshots, compass. So if you want to customize it, you would go into it and then into the settings, and from here, as you can see, there's 3 of them enabled, so you just toggle on and off the ones that you want or don't want. And going back into the settings, under the display, we also had, or was it edge screen, there we go. We had about, there we go, edge lighting. So you have it right here, and also it's enabled. So lighting style. So this is just the way you get a notification. You can tap on it, and it just shows you an animation of how it will look like when you get a notification. And I believe this is working when the phone is locked. So when the screen is disabled, this will appear on your screen, outside of, the typical sounds that you would normally get. Then you have the apps that it will work with. So here you just check apps that you want the edge lighting to be affected in. So you won't be seeing this for instance, every app that gives you notifications. Some apps might not give you notifications that you care about. And then show edge lighting always when screen is off and when screen is on. So you have basically 2 other options here. So always might be okay. I would probably go with the when screen is off. And then moving to another thing that I want to show. which I guess again I won't be really able to show you, although I was able to show the edge lighting how it would look like, would be the Windows link. And what it allows you to do is log into your Windows account if you have one. If not, you will have to create one for this to work. But we would go into an advanced features. There we go, advanced features, and you have the link to Windows. So connect your phone to your computer so you can access your text, notifications, and reset photos and more. So basically you can view your content, almost all content on your computer, and you can reply and receive messages on your computer. Now this sometimes also works with, for instance, just the messages with the messaging app if you're using the default Google messaging app, but in here they have their own special version of it made by Samsung, or skinned by Samsung. I'm not really sure how to describe it, but it's different than what Google has. And the last thing that I wanted to show is the smart pop-up, which is again for notifications. And what it will do is just give you an option to have something like an app head from messages app, but just working for any app that you want it to work with. And to get it enabled, we will need to go into, again, advanced features and smart pop-up view. And here we have all your apps that are installed. You can check the apps that you want it to work in. So for instance, messages might be good, Facebook. And then when it's enabled, if you get a notification, I'm just gonna kind of have to pretend that this is how it would like show you without the actual notification. So assuming you get a notification, you will get a pop-up as you would normally do, and when you tap on it, it would then open it up in pop-up view, which is something like this. And from here, you can basically use this little window. Normally you can resize it, move it around. You can have additional things open in the background, and when you quit, it will close into this app head, which you can tap on again, and it will go into, again, this tiny little window which you can access all the time. And yeah, so this would conclude all the tweaks and tricks that I wanted to share. And if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.